November 28, 2017, 0143 p.m. Updated November 28, 2017, 0737 p.m. Scroll staff share tweet email Reddit print share tweet email Reddit print quick reads by Scroll staff published November 28, 2017, 0143 p.m. Updated November 28, 2017, 0737 p.m. A look at the headlines right now. You have brought transformational change in India. Ivanka Trump tells Modi in Hyderabad. The United States President's advisor said India should close the gender gap in its labor force to help its economy grow. Congress must reveal its quota roadmap for patters, says Ravi Shankar Prasad. The law minister said the promise to grant reservation to patters was the height of political opportunism aimed at getting votes during the Gujarat Assembly election. SC rebukes leaders for publicly commenting on Padmavati before censor board's decision. Nitish Kumar said the film won't be released in Bihar until Bhansali clarified his stand. Myanmar must respect each ethnic group if it wants a peaceful future, says Pope Francis. Aung San Suu Kyi is stripped of freedom of Oxford honour for weak response to Rohingya crisis. Hafiz Saeed filed plea before UN to drop him from the list of terrorists, says report. Meanwhile, France has expressed its concern over Saeed's release from house arrest last week. SC dismisses plea challenging IPS officer Rakesh Asthana's appointment as CBI Special Director. The bench said a mere mention of his name in an unverified diary cannot stop his promotion. Access to content should not be restricted, TRI says in its recommendations on net neutrality. Its recommendations come soon after the United States decided to repeal regulations to protect net neutrality. Delhi government issues health advisory as air quality declines likely to fall further. The center said it would take harsh measures if needed. Fresh fur filed against cartoonist Bale, two journalists for displaying banner after his arrest. According to the police, the banner was disturbing the public and preventing free movement of transport. Donald Trump cracks Pocahontas joke at event to honor World War II Native American veterans. The president taunted Democrat Senator Elizabeth Warren and called her Pocahontas, but the White House denied that it was a racial slur. We welcome your comments at letters@scroll.in. Big news. Ivanka Trump, Narendra Modi, Padmavati patter. Sponsored content by published November 17, 2017, 0153 p.m. Created using IMG Flip share tweet email Reddit print share tweet email Reddit print. Having come of age in the age of the internet, millennials had a rocky start to self-expression. Indeed, the internet allowed us to personalize things in unprecedented fashion, and we really rose to the occasion. The learning curve to a straightforward first name surname at ____ mail.com email address was a long one, routed through cringeworthy email ids like coolgal1234 at hotmail.com. You know you had one. Making a personalized email id was a rite of passage for millennials after all. Declaring yourself to be cool, a star, a princess or a hunk boy was a given, for how else would the world know? Those with eclectic tastes, read juvenile groupies, would flaunt their artistic preferences with an elitist flair. You could take for granted that Beatlemania at hotmail.com and HPFan at yahoo.com would listen to Bollywood or read Archie comics only in private. The emo kids, meanwhile, had to learn the hard way that employers probably don't trust candidates with email ids such as depressingdystopian@gmail.com. Created using IMG Flip and with chat rooms, early millennials had found a way to communicate, with interesting results. The oldest crop of millennials, 30-year-olds, learned to deal with the realities of adolescent life hunched behind anonymous accounts, spewing their teenage hormone-laden angst, passion and idealism to other anonymous accounts. Skater_chick could hide her ineptitude for skating behind a convincing username and a skateboard-pedaling red-haired avatar, and you could declare your fantasies of world domination, armed with the assurance that no one would take you seriously. With the rise of blogging, millennial individualism found a way to express itself to millions of people across the world. The verbosity of intellectual millennials even shone through in their blog URLs and names. Girl What Travels could now opine on her adventures on the road to those who actually cared about such things. The blogger behind sentoppetunia.blogspot.com could choose to totally ignore petunias and no one would question why. It's a tradition still being staunchly upheld on Tumblr. You're not really a Tumblrer if you haven't been inspired to test your creative limits while crafting your blog URL. Fantasy literature and anime fandoms to pop culture fanatics and pizza lovers, it's where people of all leanings go to let their alter ego thrive. Created using IMG Flip, and of course social media became the new front of self-expression on the internet. Back when social media was too much of a millennial thing for anyone to meddle with, avatars and usernames were a window into your personality and fantasies. Suddenly, it was cool to post emo quotes of Meredith Grey on Facebook and update the world on the picturesque breakfast you had or not. Twitter upped the pressure by limiting expression to 140 characters, now 280. Have you heard? And the brevity translated to the Twitter handles as well. The trend of sarcasm and wit-laden handles is still alive well and has only gotten more sophisticated with time. The blogging platform Medium makes the best of Twitter intellect in long form. It's here that even businesses have cool account names. Self-expression on the internet and the millennials' love for the personalized and customized has indeed seen an interesting trajectory. Most millennial adolescents of yore, though, are now grown-ups, navigating an adulting crisis of mammoth proportions. How to wake up in time for classes, how to keep the boss happy, how to keep from going broke every month, how to deal with the new F word. Finances don't judge. Finances can be stressful at the beginning of a career. Forget investments, loans, and debts. Even matters of simple money transactions are riddled with scary terms like beneficiaries, NEFT, IMPS, RTGS, and more. Then there's the quadruple checking to make sure you input the correct card, IFSC, or account number. If this wasn't stressful enough, there's the long wait while the check is cleared or the fund transfer is credited. Doesn't it make you wish there was a simpler way to deal with it all? If life could just be like created using IMG Flip, lo and behold, millennial prayers have been heard. Airtel Payments Bank, India's first, has now integrated UPI on its digital platform, making banking over the phone easier than ever. Airtel Payments Bank UPI, or Unified Payment Interface, allows you to transfer funds and shop and pay bills instantly to anyone anytime without the hassles of inputting any bank details, all through a unique virtual payment address. In true millennial fashion, you can even create your own personalized UPI ID or virtual payment address (VPA) with your name or number, like Ria at Airtel or 99900111122 at Airtel. It's the smartest, easiest, and coolest way to pay, frankly, because you're going to be the first person to actually make instant, costless payments, rather than claiming to do that and making people wait for hours. To make life even simpler, with the My Airtel app, you can make digital payments both and offline using the Scan and Pay feature that uses a UPI QR code. Imagine, no more running to the ATM at the last minute when you accidentally opt for card or don't have exact change to pay for a cab or coffee. Opening an account takes less than 3 minutes, and remembering your VPA requires you to literally remember your own name. Get started with a more customized banking experience here. This article was provided by the Scroll marketing team on behalf of Airtel Payments Bank and not by the Scroll editorial team.